DTI fam? Happy Monday. Coming off of a big week, longest run of the block yet. Got 6 miles on the schedule today. And just be transparent, legs are feeling extremely heavy. Calves are a little bit tight, but we're gonna work through, get some easy recovery miles, set myself up for a great week.
All right, Tuesday morning, we have some track work, and I have a feeling I'm not gonna enjoy myself today. 2-mile warm-ups, we're gonna run over to the track. We have 4 sets of 4 400s, so basically a mile, but they're broke down into 400-meter segments with about 1:15 minutes in between each 400, and then 2.5 minutes between each set. But they're all super fast today, which good for the goal, bad for me this morning because I'm super tired. We've got set 1 starts off at 6:15 to 6:20, set 2 6:10 to 6:15, 6:05 to 6:10, and we finish up at 6 to 6:05. So everything's between 6 minutes 20 seconds. It's gonna be a brutal one, but sipping some G1M. It's like just after 5 o'clock. I ended up having to work long run last night. Somehow got scheduled. I'm gonna be doing like pickups only, just for like extra money here and there. And somehow they threw me on the schedule, so we're running off like 5 hours, 45 minutes of sleep, but we're not gonna let that stop us. We're gonna go get this work in.
We got a little blurry from all the sweat with the phone, but just over 7.5 done. 7:14 pace overall. So very, very solid speed work. Hit all of my paces, and honestly, like, felt really good. Even on my in-betweens, I was like a 6:50 to a 7, which is right around marathon pace. And it just gave me perspective on like how much easier that is to hold than I think. I'm used to like running these 6:05 to 6:15s. It's been kind of getting to me, and honestly, like, kind of scaring me a bit for what the marathon's gonna be like, but being able to hold it on the in-betweens was a really good feeling today. We're officially 7 weeks out from Chicago, and I'm really happy with the progress we're making. You know that we're getting into peak marathon prep. We got 10 miles during the week out here on a Thursday morning, putting in the work to get 10 done, and honestly, could not ask for a more perfect morning. It is 60 degrees, slight chill in the air for August in Charlotte. You literally cannot ask for anything better. So going to knock out these 10 pretty easily right now. I'm right around an 8-minute pace, so feeling great. Also, like, this whole week has just felt great. Speed work was a little tough during, but like built up my confidence, and now everything's just kind of flowing together. Doesn't really feel like the mileage is ramped back up, which is beautiful at this point in prep. 7 weeks out, and we're just getting started, baby. All right, 10 miles done, and that is exactly the type of run that we wanted to see today. 8:08 pace, really good for what honestly felt like an easy run. These temperatures are helping, which gets me pumped up because it's fall marathon season. But this Saturday, I have 13 of those are 8:15 to 8:30 pace. And the last 3 pick it up down to, I think, like 7:15. I'll double check before that run, but those first 13, I'm gonna be feeling nice. If they feel anything like these 10 did today. So that was just a nice little confidence boost. Show me that I can do that with ease. I'm gonna have plenty left in the tank to push on those last 3 miles, especially since my last 2 were just under 8 minutes. So feeling really freaking good this week. My watch, I was 100% recovered today. Haven't seen that in a while. So yeah, the plan is working, and I'm working towards the plan, which is what gets all of that aligned. So gonna head inside. Mandy goes to a bachelorette today, so gonna make some breakfast, hang with her today before she takes off. It's just me and the dogs for the weekend.
All right, it is Friday, 6 miles today. Fueling up with some sourdough that Mandy made before she headed out to the bachelorette party. Let's get these lights out of here. Like I said yesterday, runs have just been feeling really good. That 10 didn't really feel like a 10. As I was sitting around, I'm like, I'm not even that tired. I'm not really sore. So I really hope that this is the compounding effects of training. We talk about compounding effects all the time, and it just felt great. Today I have 6 with some strides at the end, 30-second one, so a little bit longer than normal with a 1-minute rest in between. So excited to push those. And then tomorrow we have 16. That is going to be, I actually think I'm going to talk about it. 13 at like a 8:15 to 8:30 pace. And then the final 3, we're picking it up into the 7s. So feeling confident going into it. Next week we'll kick mileage back up, and like mileage up in terms of long run. Probably be within like 2 or 3 miles for the whole week. But just want to kind of see what that volume feels like on the legs. I feel like I'm getting through the thick of it. We're less than 2 months out, about 6 weeks really from Sunday. So we're getting there, and progress is being made. We had to up the effort for these big goals, but yeah, I don't have a ton to say this morning. Just ready to go knock out these 6 miles. Gonna eat this bread first. Saturday morning, so it's time for my long run. Yesterday, all the paces were pretty good. Still like I want to say I was in 8:17. So set me up pretty good for these paces today. Legs were a little bit heavy though, which I think is just to do with having a midweek 10 miler. Haven't had one of those in a while, but still not really the best feeling going into a long run, but we're gonna get it done. Feeling better today. Hopefully that translates from some rest. Got great sleep last night. We went to dinner for Tone's birthday, and I really wanted to go out with the guys afterwards. But I went home. Mr. FOMO himself went home. So, got great sleep, and now I am up sipping on some electrolytes. I got G1M in the bottle, ready to go. I'll drink that like right before I leave the house, so it kicks in as I start running. 3 gels for the day. We got 13 miles at an 8:15, 8:30 pace. And then the last 3 are 7:15 to 7:20, 7:05, 7:10, something like that. I'm gonna double check before we go. That way, obviously, hitting the paces. But other than that, don't have a lot this week to really talk about. Obviously, you'll see like how I'm feeling during the run, after the run, my little mile 1, da-da-da-da-da. You'll see those. But for now, just going to prep myself and get to the trail by probably like 6:30ish. It's been super cool here in Charlotte, so able to hit these a little bit later than usual. Look at Ziggy over there. Hey buddy, what you doing? Sleepy dude.
Mile 1, 8 minutes, 12 seconds. Mile 2, 7 minutes, 56 seconds. Mile 3, 7 minutes, 57 seconds. Mile 4, 7 minutes, 53 seconds. Mile 5, 7 minutes, 56 seconds. Mile 6, 7 minutes, 47 seconds. Mile 7, 8 minutes. Mile 8, 7 minutes, 43 seconds. Mile 9, 7 minutes, 28 seconds. Mile 10, 7 minutes, 43 seconds. Mile 11, 7 minutes, 37 seconds. Mile 12, 7 minutes, 47 seconds. Mile 13, 7 minutes, 53 seconds. Mile 14, 7 minutes, 14 seconds. Mile 15, 7 minutes, 3 seconds. Mile 16, 7 minutes, 13 seconds. 16 miles complete, faster than expected. Pretty much all of my miles were under 8 minutes, aside from 2. One was the first one, 8:12. There was a random 8 minutes in there, like right in the middle. Everything else was pretty much like 740s, 750s. One floater, I think in the 720s, ran into Fernando. He was pushing pace and we talked for half mile or so, so that one dropped a little bit. But overall, super proud of the consistency that we showed on those miles. And then the 3 mile push at the end, a little tough, but we got it done. It was like 7:14, 7:03, 7:13. So right within range or below range there. If you take the average of those, we're right where we want to be. And yeah, just feeling really good. Like, legs aren't beat up, not chafed like I was last week. Feel extremely fueled, got good rest. Honestly, didn't eat too many carbs last night. Like I said, I went to dinner and I had all intentions of getting pasta. It just wasn't sounding good, so I got lamb chops, and then I substituted the fries for broccoli. So really wasn't thinking ahead there. I even got made fun of by the boys for it, but did smack some sourdough this morning that Mandy made before she left, get me ready for the run. So even though she's not here to cook me breakfast today, she was supporting the run from afar. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. As always, please go support DTI and Still I Run. There's a link below. We are taking donations all the way up until the Chicago Marathon. Would really love to see some of y'all supporting that. But now it's time for the OSU Texas game. Heading home, cleaning up, getting some food in me, meeting up with the boys for some pizza and beers. So carbs are going down today. Much love. See y'all next week.